Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you today. I wanted to show you how to share one of your listings, or if you're a broker, recruiter, you know, trying to attract interest of agents, how to share listings on Pinterest. Uh, and a lot of people aren't in tune with social media on Facebook, let alone Pinterest, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. So knowing how to share listings like this is good for you in a few ways, of course. Uh, A, it gets it out there further and marketed to the public. And Pinterest, as opposed to Facebook, uses a bit of a different marketing system. So whenever you enter keywords into descriptions on Pinterest, that actually can be picked up via the SEO for a lot of the major search engines. The same way with LinkedIn and Instagram. Of course, Facebook and Google don't really like each other. They're kind of competing. Facebook's ad strategies have really opened up the world to what one particular person can do. So you're seeing them gain a lot more popularity in some marketing dollars. But to get started, let me get my Pinterest pulled up here. Sorry about that. 1 second. Okay, here we are on my Pinterest. If you don't have a Pinterest, um, it's very easy to create one. Just go to Pinterest.com. You can actually even log in with Facebook. Very simple, not hard. But get in there, get into Pinterest. And what we're going to do is we are going to upload a pin. Okay. So I'm going to go here and upload a pin. Okay. So what I need to do is I need to find a listing first. So let me go over here to my Facebook and let me track down a house for you real quick. There we go. I know Peter Trusty Buddy Clayton's page. And we've already got some listings going around. And Clayton doesn't mind if I share these. I know that if I can, I'll give him one of them. Scrolling back. Here we go. Great listing he's got here in Bentonville. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on that. I'm going to right click. I'm going to save this image. And I'll just type in here Clayton. And I'm going to go back over here to Pinterest. I'm going to choose an image. And I'm going to go find Clayton's photo. And there it was. I'm going to open that dude up. Now, when you go to your boards, you want to make sure that you've got a board here that describes, um, homes for sale and or essentially homes for sale in your area, something to the tune. I've always put beautiful homes for sale. That really gets the message across. What I'm going to do real quick is I am going to create a board just so you guys know. So, like I said, I'm going to name it again. And I'm just going to very simply homes for sale in Northwest Arkansas. Of course, I'm being very simple. When you go down to what type of board it is, um, you want to go home decor. Now, there's a few reasons you want to go home decor. You're going to have those people, those predominantly women that are on Pinterest. They're scrolling through home decor, and all of a sudden they see this beautiful house, or they say that they see this beautiful living room. They see this beautiful back patio. They see something beautiful about a home, and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I've got to have this." Or they see this sweet closet or this incredible shower that they've just got to go stand in. So putting it in home decor, they'll scroll through and they'll see their home decor, and then all of a sudden, a picture of one of your beautiful homes or somebody you're trying to recruit's beautiful homes will pop up, and they'll say, "Oh, I've got to check that out," and they may even repin it to get it further out there. So um, definitely use your home decor tab. Um, you don't want to keep this a secret. Um, you don't necessarily need to add a map. You can if you'd like. Kind of help pinpoint where you're at. You can add pins. I would just suggest keeping on your boards that you're adding pins. You can get specific if you've got some of the other realtor friends that are on Pinterest. You can type that in there. So go ahead and create that board. And I already have a board called Beautiful Homes for Sale. That's why it's giving me that message. I just wanted to do that so you guys knew how to do it. So I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to go back over here, upload a pin. Go through this again. I'm going to choose an image. Plugins up. And it's downloaded. Okay. Now, when it comes to the description, how do you want to describe it? Well, let's go back over here and look and see what it's saying. New listing, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, utility tied office, covered patio, and pink backyard. What I'm going to do, I'm actually going to copy and paste to a certain point. And back over here to Pinterest. Add in my description, some exclamation points. I'm going to pin it. Okay, I'm going to go in and check it out. Yeah. Go back to my home page. And look, it's right there. Now, one thing that I'm going to do, an extra step, is I'm going to come in here and edit it. Now, you see source. It didn't ask me for that when we first pinned it. So, since it's asking me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, back to my Facebook, and a lot of you may not have known, but when you go to the date at which something was posted and you right-click on it, you can actually copy that link address and you can share it anywhere. You can share it on your own page, you can share it on a friend's page, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to copy that link address. I'm going to come back over to Pinterest and I'm going to put it down as a source. So uh, when um, when anybody's checking this thing out, well, they can also scroll down and find the source of where this came from, and they can go check out some more cool stuff. Cool. I think you guys would really like how this will help benefit your business. And if you're recruiting, what you would want to do is actually come over here, copy that, and I'm going to go back over here to my board plate home page. And if you're recruiting, and pay attention to this, I'm just going to type a short message. On your awesome house. How did I would share it? Alright, it's going to one today. Decided I would share it on my Pinterest. Hope that was okay. Of course it's okay because you're further marketing his property, so I'm going to drop that in there. I'm going to send it on over to him. And what's he going to do? Well, what else would he do besides say thank you because I'm helping further market his property from a broker or a realtor perspective, or I'm sorry, a recruiter's perspective, you really are looking at what here? You're looking at the law of reciprocity. I do something nice for you, well, that automatically, the law of reciprocity, human nature states that you're going to want to do something for me. And you can get into this conversation. This is a really good conversation starter. And then once you've shared it, you'll probably say, thanks, I appreciate that. You can further that, further grow that by asking if you can share it on all of your other social media platforms. I can assure you they're going to say yes. And that, give them a couple of days. You know just as well as I do the power that social media holds and what these people will be able to do with that shared listing. You know, anybody's going to be able to see it now. So by getting it out there, you're only helping them market their property. Asking them if you can put it out there with a couple thousand followers that you may have, or a few thousand followers that you may have, they're going to really appreciate it. So a couple days later, after you've done this, you can go back and send them a message and say, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Or I got your. I'm sorry, I had a phone ring. You can go back to them and say, hey, I shared your stuff the other day on some of my social media outlets. I was just curious if you had anybody bite on that, if anybody took advantage of what I posted and reached back out to you. And one of two things are going to happen. They're either going to say, yeah, man, I totally appreciate it. They're going to say, no, but thank you so much. And that is such an open right there for the closers out there. That's an in, that's an open. That's a conversation starter for anything that you may have in your mind. If you're trying to move a product to a certain group of people, or you're trying to recruit an agent, this is just the tip of the iceberg of some of the social media things that we have to offer. Would you be interested in learning more, especially if you're a mortgage banker? Goodness gracious, everybody's out there looking for training, and from a mortgage perspective, if you can show agents how to get stuff like this out there, they're going to be all yours. I think Clayton actually messaged me back. Well, he said thanks. Um, uh, Definitely take advantage of this. You guys start getting some of these listings out there on Pinterest. It will really help gain popularity. It will help you if you've got future clients, showing them all of the things that you do on Pinterest and getting the property out there, and how much more visible your property is because of the things. Excuse me. Because of the things that you've done. So definitely, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. This is Grant with Wise Masterminds. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you next week.